specifically need to purchase maternity clothing for your pregnancy? We'll discuss that, so stick around. Hello everybody, my name is Jeanette Gennaro. I'm a personal trainer and creator of The Naked Formula, where we strip your lifestyle to help you live well in all of life's areas. I am expecting my third child, and in this series, I'm helping you strip your pregnancy to help simplify this time. I am so excited to be sharing this time with you guys. So we are at week 13, and this week, I definitely have noticed a difference in my clothing. There's a little trick I do where I put a hair tie around the buttons of my jeans to help them give me a little bit more room. So I've been working on that to help fit into my clothing. There's a little bit of a bump visible, but I really feel like this pregnancy, it's just mostly just weight all around. It's not so much a neat little belly out in the front as it was the first time. I think that there's a lot of maternity wear items that you can get away with not purchasing. Let's take a look at what 5 items I have needed for all of my pregnancies, and I definitely have not regretted purchasing. The number 1 on my list has to be Maternity Spanks. Now, if you are a fan of wearing dresses or skirts, you're definitely going to want a nice pair of Maternity Spanks. The last thing that you want is your thighs rubbing up against each other. Even if you have very thin legs and you've never experienced chafing before, let me tell you, chances are that's going to change when you're pregnant. You don't just gain weight straight out in front of you where your belly's at. You gain weight as a whole, and it's completely normal. Your body naturally puts on fat to then take that fat and use it as energy when your body starts to lactate. So weight gain is a very natural and normal part of your pregnancy, and guess what? Chafing will be too, unless you get a pair of Maternity Spanks. Number 2, Maternity Jeans. As I mentioned earlier, yes, I do take my jeans and do this little trick where I loop a hair tie and it gives me more room, but that can only take you so far and it's not very comfortable. But a nice pair of maternity jeans, it's going to have this wonderful soft elastic fabric that you can pull all the way up to right below your bra, and it's going to not only smooth out the belly, but it's going to be so comfortable. Your pants are going to be held up a lot better than they would with that hair tie trick, and it's much more comfortable when you're seated. You're not going to have any fabric digging into you. It's going to be all nice and smooth. These jeans, maternity jeans, are just such a nice way to, whether you want to be casual or whether you want to dress it up a little bit, it's a very wonderful staple item to have during this time. All right, so the next things I'm going to talk about actually aren't maternity wear, but I use them all the time. I love wearing these long vest type of garments. I really like them because I could take clothes that are stretchy that I wear. Like I have a lot of dresses that are quarter length sleeves. They're also, tank top dresses that are tight and form fitting. And I can wear them throughout my pregnancy because the fabric stretches. But like I said, weight gain doesn't happen just in the front region, so it's not as smooth in other areas in my body. Little bulges that are peeking out of places where they weren't peeking out before, and these vests will just take care of that. You can just drape it over you, makes you look classy, and it just kind of like adds a nice silhouette where your belly could be the star of the show and nothing else. The next item I'm going to talk about is something that you're going to use throughout the pregnancy, but also after your pregnancy. I want you to look into getting Ruched-side, well, let me try that again. scrunched. This will allow you to have a lot more room to grow, but also as you are losing weight after you have the baby, you can have clothes that's comfortable and will also, work with your changing body, which, spoiler alert, that baby weight, it's gonna take some time to come off. I did not see any serious weight loss occur until 5 months after I had my babies. So anything from 4 months before, don't drive yourself crazy. That weight's not gonna melt off, especially because you're not sleeping very well. So, like I said, 5 months, 6 months, that's when you're gonna start seeing the weight come off. So in that meantime, those Ruched-side tops, those tops with the ruched sides, those are gonna be your best friends. The last item that I recommend is going to be a dress that perfectly showcases your baby bump. This could be specifically maternity wear, or it could not. The dress that I wore for my first baby shower was in no way, shape, or form a maternity dress. It was just had a halter top and a little empire waist, which ended up working out perfectly to fit my shape during that time. And the second baby shower I had, it was very casual. We kind of had a little Oktoberfest theme. So for that, I just wore a tank top dress. So if you find a maternity wear item that you just absolutely love, go ahead and get it. It doesn't matter if you only end up using it 1 or 2 times. If you love it and it makes you feel really good, why not go ahead and splurge? Let me know in the comments if you are a fan of any of these items, or if there are any other garments that you just must have to have a fabulous and fashionable pregnancy. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. See you next week. Bye.